Okay, this continuing with the messages. Holy Thursday. Sorry, I accidentally ended that previous one. This is the next one from 4/17/2014, Holy Thursday. Begins with two Latin words. Beninus, I think I'm saying the word, Beninus escarpum, which translates beninus, benign, good, kind. Escarpum, escarpment, so good or kind, good escarpment. So kind of, I interpret that as meaning heights. Escarpment is a height, so a higher place. Post written in the next line came post red moon. So heaven, heights, good escarpment. Post red blood plus post red moon, after the red moon. So the third one was in January, and Jesus hinted at the sacred Thursday or end of times beginning this Easter. So we'll see what the Easter message will be. What remorse is this suffers men's souls, all free from their economic bowls? So what remorse is this that suffers men's souls? We were freed from our economic bowls, from our bonds of slavery to sin. So what is this remorse that we have? The suffering, because we took it upon ourselves. Redeemer of man, even now he's come here. So don't worry, just follow him. Pay attention to him. Redeemer of man stands before all earth. Glory in him for its rebirth. Look forward to it. Escape thou shalt not, mortal man, from all that is fulfilled God's holy plan. Times are changing, this you know. Nobody can deny that. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to go. Father sees all that you do. Father knows all that resides in you. Judges by the truth of your soul. He knows you better than you do. Dispel all thoughts of saving grace, for all shall stand before his face. At one point or another. Kneel and pray, for time has come. Be thee not deaf, blind, and dumb. Chaos on earth about to erupt, wiping clean all that's corrupt. Metamorphosis of body to soul, all shall once again be made whole. Once before I stood in this place, touched my hand upon human race, sowing the seed upon the earth, spreading salvation, foundation for rebirth. This is what he did. Path to glory lies before all who hear my words, answer my call. Take to heart my love for you. I know all the pain you hide from view. You can't hide it from him. Offer it to him. Ask him to take it from you. Healing comes to those who seek. Be thee humble, be thee meek. Eyes of the child see truth in me. Come as they are, and thus be free. Eyes of the child see truth. As he said, come to me as little children, pure, open hearts and minds, and eyes not blinded and ears plugged up and clogged up and corrupted from life. Come as they are, children, thus be free. Birds of a feather flock together, enduring all the inclement weather. So stick to those in your life who are of faith and are good, and don't corrupt you, don't lead you from the light from God. Storms of highest magnitude gather in force, surging forth before pale horse. Thief in the night knocks on your door, comes unto all post-holy war. Be thee ready, be thee not. All you possess shall nonetheless rot. So whether you're ready or not, all you possess, this is going to rot away, it's going to be taken away, it's going to go. It's not going to do you any good. Leave behind things you do not need. They cannot stop your spiritual bleed. In other words, you bleed in this world. Spirit seeks the source of its creation, naturally seeks it. Set it free to partake of all heavenly elation. Mounting tide of despair fills the land. Nothing can prevent the Almighty's hand. Jesus Christ, Redeemer of all, banishes all darkness, saves those who hear the call. Lists upon lists stand before him. Camel through the needle, chances are slim. They say, a rich man, easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to make it into heaven. That's the reference there. Lists upon lists stand before him. Camel through the needle, chances are slim. So those wealthy people, so focused on things of this world, chances of getting to heaven are slim. Things of this world belong to the earth. If you wish to partake of all heaven's mirth, shed thyself of earthly possessions and all the accompanying obsessions. Again, you gotta do that. Do you think to carry them forth? Caesar's coin in heaven has no worth. What do you say? Given to Caesar what is Caesar's, given to God what is God's. Caesar's coin in heaven has no worth. Again, it pertains to what you throw in the basket in the church. It has no value to God. Look inside to know the truth and see all that lies behind veil of ruth. Go forth, prepare thyself. Look within your deepest wells, there to find all that you'll need. Once from body thy soul is freed. The next one is also Holy Thursday. I didn't get one that Easter. Got one the day after Easter. Interesting. We'll do the next one. Also from the 17th, 2014. Amazing grace comes unto thee, helping souls to be free of sinful burden carried forth from their pain of birth. So amazing grace comes unto thee, helping all souls to be free of the sinful burden that was carried forth from our pain of birth. Sin's original sin. Well, not even that the original sin, just the pain of the birth and that memory of that pain. The original burden that all mankind has carried from Adam and Eve. But the sins of the fathers, he said, are not carried forth. He recently called us, but we took it upon ourselves. After he freed us, we took it back upon ourselves. We took it upon ourselves in the beginning, when it was not given to us. Exposed to darkness and evil that's plagued all man, earthly upheaval. They were born out of this corrupted world. Showered down upon mortal ground, filling hearts with nary sound. This slowly, stealthily corrupted us, corrupted the world. This darkness, this corruption, walls you've all built to hide it deep, cannot protect thine hearts to weep. So the walls we built inside ourselves, our own walls of Jericho, holding everything inside. We're not supposed to be. We're not supposed to have those walls. Walls you've all built to hide it deep, cannot protect thine hearts to weep. Your hearts are still in pain. All these people that look like they're happy and content and got all this and all that, and they got these walls inside, they're just a mess inside. That doesn't protect the heart from breaking and bleeding slowly. Let go your burdens of pain. Christ the Lord upon cross was slain, thereby freeing all mortal souls and healing all spiritual holes. Pray to him to mend the wounds, and your heart shall swell heavenly swoons. Purest joy waits for you when once again you shall view all those who've come before, all those whom heaven bore. Rejoice, rejoice in the coming tide. Seek the path to where Lord does reside. Seek it. Worry not for what you shall read, for planted you were with eternal or heaven's seed. For she shall rise to see your face after you're gone and left this place. Now speaking to me specifically. Trust in all we show to you. Hold it safe as you do all you do. Reveal it when told to do so. Then they shall know which way to go. So share what I'm supposed to share when I'm supposed to share it. Then those I share it with will know what to do. So there was not one for Easter Sunday. It's one the day after Easter. The 21st. The 20th was Easter. So this is the day after Easter. So we'll end it with this one. This was the day after Easter. 2014. Vacillating expectations of what to do, where to go, instead of focusing on what you know. So again, we're vacillating, trying to decide what to do, where to go, instead of focusing on what we know, which is what he wants us, what we know inside ourselves. Looking for other explanations, alternative religions, and so forth. Just the truth is inside of us. Just seek it, find it. Peace of Christ is inside you all, tall or short, big or small. Each and every one of you has importance, part of the plan, part of the puzzle. What that is not mere happenstance. God created this holy plan. Each has their specific task in his plan. You have but to ask. If you don't fulfill it, he just transforms somebody to pick up the slack. In the answer lies the key to unlock your door, set yourself free. In his plan, you have but to ask your piece in his plan, your specific task in his plan. In the answer he gives you, lies the key to unlock your door, set yourself free. So like he says, you ask, what is my task? He'll give you a key. And you unlock the door and say, see what it is. I gave my life, my body and blood, to change the world post-earthly flood. I and the Father know all you need. Feel the pulse of internal bleed. You feel what's bleeding inside you, that you're hemorrhaging inside. Peace of mind comes upon you all. Bend your knee, pray, and recall all the love you felt at the start when before your birth was given your part. Before you start, look at Psalm 139. Read that. I come again soon, post blood red moon, to reveal unto all the heavenly swoon. It says, he said the third blood red moon, this last triad, January, end of January, and he mentioned Easter, end of the final thirds. Total complete joy, O heavenly revelation, joining all here in eternal elation or celebration. Peace of the Father resides in your hearts. Open them wide, do all your parts. By the shores of azure lake, all you thirst he shall slake. So in heaven, take care of that thirst. I am the light to guide you home. Bask once again in heavenly loam. I love all my children, no matter your sin. I know all you've done, all you've been. Nothing hidden. Still loves you. Forgiveness of self, the bitterest pill to swallow. He knows that, he understands. Letting go is hard. You have to do it. Repenting is hard, but you have to do it. Believing him, that's the easiest part. Forgiving others is really hard. Forgiving self is even harder. That's admitting that we were wrong. Forgiving somebody else is knowing and admitting that they did wrong to us, and we still forgive them. But to admit that we were wrong, and to forgive ourselves for doing wrong, forgive ourselves for any guilt, forgive ourselves for not forgiving somebody else, that's the hardest thing to do. Forgiveness of self, the bitterest pill to swallow. Doing so, and you'll no longer wallow. You'll no longer struggle. Very important. No longer wallow in pools of dread, guilt, and sorrow. And focus on the now, for mine is tomorrow. That's his domain. We had the past, we live in the past, let it go. We exist for the future, focus on the future. Don't try to foretell the future, or for the present rather. Don't try to foretell the future, look at the future. You're looking off in the future, you won't see the trench or the step in front of you, you trip and fall. Pay attention to the present. For mine is tomorrow. Time comes now soon to make your choice. Open hearts, your mind shall hear the voice. Calling all who hear to follow the light, my chosen ones know which path is right. Servants know. Heed their words I've given to them. Gifts they have, they'll use when it's time to lead you all home to me and end this tale, all earthly misery. So those of us chosen will still be here with me or others. Listen to them, not these religious leaders. Are not the ones you're going to follow. Nobody's going to follow all these false prophets, He's warned us about these people. Again, Jesus is the measuring stick. Hold them up against Jesus, beside Jesus. See how they are, how they live, how they talk, how they behave. You ain't going to find anything, I promise you, that match him or anything like him, and yet people follow. Worry not for those left behind. They refused me, and thus remain blind. I alone choose who shall pass through the veil and behold at last the glorious heavenly abode he held for thee, forever then to bask all eternally. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Praise God. Close to the end of this journal. We'll pick up on the next one, which comes at the end of April 2014. Lord, I hope those had some meaning for you. And as always, peace of Christ and God bless.